This is a Lancer Tactical Gen 2 ProLine M4 SPR Interceptor AEG. I know that is a mouthful. The only stuff that you're seeing right now that doesn't come with it, this rubber grip overlay, this vertical grip, and that flashlight, but everything else comes just like that. Currently charging the battery, so it's that nunchuck style, and put the battery in, put the cap back on, and then the rubber butt pad slips right over top. The MSRP online on Lancer's website is $264. I got it on Amazon for a total of $226.75, and it also included a charger and a battery. And I think the one straight from Lancer, I believe it does not come with a battery or charger. This is not a good battery, and the charger that comes with it is not good either, but it came with it, so that will probably be a small upgrade for me in the future. The hop-up system is that traditional pull the charging handle back and it exposes the rotary style hop-up system. We will play with the hop-up. The sights that come with it aren't bad. I've seen a lot of different AR sights, and I've never seen one where you pull from the front. The only other modification I'm seeing to show you is I took off the orange A2 flash hider because I wanted to put some muzzle device stuff on there. One thing that I really like about this, and I believe it's the ProLine thing, is that it is metal. The handguard is metal, the barrel is metal, the upper receiver, lower receiver, 18-to-1 reinforced steel gear set, 8mm bushing as well, and they say that enhances the operational smoothness of the gears. Upgraded internals increase shot-to-shot consistency, minimal wear on the internals, powerful 25K high torque motor regulated for maximum efficiency, low resistance copper wiring, and a bonus battery protection feature. When low voltage is detected from a drained battery, or it keeps the equipped batteries from draining completely, vastly increasing the battery life and longevity. I think they have a high FPS version of this and a low FPS version. This is the high. Most notable feature of the Lancer Generation 2 ProLine series is the Lancer Fast Trigger, modeled with a bladed flat trigger design, which is true, and that is nice. It confirms, yes, it has a MOSFET located within the gearbox. Additional wiring has been reduced, amplifying the trigger response. The Lancer Fast Trigger pushes about 20 to 25 rounds per second and shoots consistently with a 2 to 3 feet per second range or deviation. I have a piece of Velcro right here. If you guys don't know that little trick, put a piece of female Velcro on top of your buffer tube and it makes it rock solid. I hate that jiggle. You can, here, I'll be quiet, listen. Thing is rock solid in there. But yeah, metal buffer tube, metal upper, metal lower, metal handguard, metal barrel. Firing modes: semi-automatic, we are on safe, there's semi, that is auto, and the auto is a whole bunch of fun. The muzzle velocity that is stated on the website is 370 to 390 feet per second with 0.2 BBs. Gearbox is a full metal version 2. has a hop-up system. The batteries that Lancer recommends, 9.6 volt nunchuck or a 7.4 LiPo. The connector is a Tamiya, and they're specifically saying a small Tamiya, and that is a good up close, because I remember I was wondering what the connector was when I got it. So anybody who's watching this that's looking to get one of these things, small Tamiya. Magazine capacity, it's a 120 round mid cap. So the length of it, 32.25 inches, and when the stock is fully extended, we get up to 35.5 inches. The stated weight on the website is 7.5 pounds. It is very easy to modify this like your real gun. You could put the exact same parts, and you could make it very identical, make it a twin, and the weight would be very similar. When we get out to shooting this thing, we can go over accuracy a little bit more. Then that's another cool thing about the handguard. Full Picatinny on the top, full M-lock on the 3 o'clock position and the 6 o'clock position. No, well, 3, 6, 9. So north, east, south, west. These are not M-lock, you can tell through the video there. But you do get built into the handguard Picatinny rail spaces, and this is a quick detach here and here for a sling, and they give you for HK hooks 1, 2. It's like a 2 position, which I've never seen. I think that's just an airsoft thing. But you can do it left, right, and on the stock, boom, left and right. So a lot of sling options, and magazine release is positive. Beebs. I'll put a big old scope on here so we can really see the accuracy of this thing. But overall, like, I'm really happy with it. The last AG I had was very similar, from the same company, but it was just like one of the baseline ones that are about like half the price. Everything was polymer. The only thing, got to get a new battery, got to get a better charger and battery for it, and because it deserves it. The rifle has been fantastic. The battery that came with it from the Amazon package, trash. Here's kind of the best sight picture I can get you. And we put an overkill scope on here. This is a SIG SPR 6x24. That is a lot of magnification. And we'll go see the target. So this is our target. From here all the way over there, and I'll grab my rangefinder and tell you the exact distance. Alright, 20 yards on the dot, 60 feet. Okay, point of aim was right in the middle of this circle, basically putting the crosshair on this, and we landed in the head box. So either the hop up is all the way up, which it kind of looked like that when I was shooting it, looked like they were spinning backwards. So I'm gonna turn the dial, the hop up dial, all the way the other direction, and just make sure we're not all the way up instead of all the way down. the first 5 shots, the hop up was all the way up, and now all of our impacts are low. Let's go see. So we landed low, but much tighter group. One flyer, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, as opposed to with the hop up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we were hitting low, so we want to come up, and I'm just gonna do a full spin. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. When we figured our hop up out, we were down here at the base. Now we are grouping up here. So we've gone from here to here. So I'm going to do another full spin, another 24. That should put us right about there. And while we've maxed out the elevation, maybe I will have to put some hop up on it. So we'll see where this groups. Came up another 7.5. All right, much better group, a tighter group. It's kind of hard to tell because they hit in similar spots as opposed to these were a little more spaced out. But we came up 7.5 and we're getting right there, bottom of the A zone. To avoid the hop up deviation, I think I'm going to move the target closer. Before I move the target though, I thought it'd be fun to show you a first-person perspective of what it would be like to get shot at from there. So this is 20 yards and you'll be downrange. Reduce the target distance by half. We were at 20 all the way at the back of the fence. Now half the distance, we're at 10 yards, 30 feet. All right, now we're talking. I could see it through the scope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty darn on. I would need to come up, but like I said, the scope is at its limit of adjustment, unless I took the cap off and reset that. So we will use this marker right here. And then I'm going to try my best to get the tightest group I can aiming off of that. Out of ammo, but we got 3 rounds. Aiming right here. 1, 2, 3. And I got one more mag on me. Maybe we'll do right here. See these perforations, make a nice straight line. Right there. I'll try that with the new mag, get a 5-shot group. So aiming right about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about a nickel. I don't know what the distance would be. Half, 3/4 of an inch. And I didn't tell you earlier, we're using really heavy BBs. The heaviest that I can find at my local store, 0.32. And normal is 0.2. So the 20 gram BBs are going 370 to 390 quoted. I don't know, I'd have to have a chronograph to tell you the speed of them, but they're heavier and they're definitely more stable. And I'd just basically say a nickel would cover that. So at 30 feet, 10 yards, the accuracy is a nickel at 30 feet. It's time for some fun. Got some BBs left in the mag, so let's do some full auto into the head box. Ate a hole. The camera is connected right at the muzzle. The lens is essentially, muzzle is right here. This is right at the bell of the scope. Alright, for the finale, for the rest of the BBs, however many are left in the magazine, we will do point of view, what it's like to get shot at by the Lancer at 10 yards, 30 feet.